Hey guys, this is Miss Jennifer. I'm here to talk to you about a French artist today. His name is Junior Fritz Jacquet. Junior Fritz Jacquet, French artist. And what's neat about him is he started something that's now trending. It's a funny project where he takes plain rolls of toilet paper and he transforms these rolls of toilet paper into funny abstract faces. The squished up faces are a little odd and kind of cute, kind of different. But to create each sculpture, he takes the cardboard first and squishes it into the desired shape. And you could paint these as well. You could also find out more about this artist on My Modern Met, which is on the internet, okay? And you might also see some of his things on Pinterest, Instagram, whatever. Okay. So this is how we're going to start. We're going to make a sculpture, again, like Junior Fritz Jacquet, okay? So this is going to be kind of fun. So I'm sure, hopefully, you've been to Walmart by now and didn't have to fight anybody over toilet paper. So if you're running out, that means you have an empty roll to use. Yay! Okay, if you don't have an empty roll of toilet paper, maybe you have an empty roll of paper towels. You could cut it in half, whatever you need to do, but it needs to be about this size. Okay, so here we go. First thing we're going to do, let's just kind of play with it. I'm going to squish it. You could squish it into any shape that you want. I'm just going to squish it around here until I get some neat little creases in it. When I say creases, that means the folded lines. What I want to try to do is create something that looks like a squished in little face. So you may have to play with it a little bit. I'm going to squeeze it this way to make it look like it has a mouth, and then I might fold it backwards as well. And then I'll squish it in the middle. Okay? So this is what I have come up with. It doesn't look exactly like this guy's. His looks pretty amazing. I'm going to show you an example, but I could use this part already for the nose. Maybe I could use that for part of the nose. So I'm going to keep working with it. Okay, I'm going to get it the way that I want it. Let me fold up a little piece here. Maybe we could bring that up. And now it looks like he has a nose and maybe an open mouth. Again, this is however you want. You just have to play with it, and you're working with the little squishes or the little creases that you made in your toilet paper roll, okay? Now, I'm going to keep playing with it. You keep playing with it until you at least create some features with the creases that could form a squished in eyes, nose, or mouth, okay? However you need to do that. I think I'm going to fold that up. I kind of like that better. I can already see where this is his head, this is his eyes, maybe his nose, and maybe his mouth. Okay? Alright, so I'm going to keep playing with that. I think I have mine the way I want it. Again, it may take some time. It's kind of just whatever you want to make it look like. Okay? This is not, don't overthink this part and try to get it perfectly sculpture, okay? Again, it's an abstract sculpture, okay? So we have our little face. You can see where I'm doing that. Now, here's the thing. You don't, some of his are unpainted, okay? But what we're going to do with ours, and you could even squish this bottom part inside if you wanted to. I think I'm going to make his forehead come out a little more. Okay, yeah, I think I like it like this. Okay, so I have my sculpture formed how I want it. Now this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to shake this up because I want it to work really well. Be sure that you have something under this as well. I got a couple pieces of paper towel. You could get a paper plate, something so you won't mess up your mom's kitchen table. Okay, this is the paint I'm going to use. This is acrylic. This is kind of like craft paint. You can get whatever color you want. This paint can be used on glass, ceramic, wood, whatever. That's why it's called craft paint. You can get these for about $1 at Walmart, and I'm not sure, but I've seen some pretty neat things at Dollar Tree lately. Also, you will need a wonderful paintbrush, okay? You'll need your little paintbrush. Again, it doesn't have to be a fancy paintbrush. Don't go spend $6 on a Master's Touch paintbrush, okay? You don't need that. Just get you a cheap little brush. So there you go, bam, $2 right there. That's about it. And if you don't have a paintbrush, can't go get one, here's the deal. You're always welcome. You could use a Q-tip. You could use your fingers. Also, if you didn't have paint, it would be okay if you colored this with a crayon, okay? If you had a crayon or a marker and you said, I don't have a way to go get these, even though they're $2, okay, that's fine, I get it. Then you could just color it with a crayon. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to shake my paint up. Okay. I'm going to put it down here. Squish. Can you see that? I'm trying to get it close to the camera, you know, but I have to back up. There we go. Okay, so now you can see it in view. So now this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to dip this in here, and then I'm going to paint him. So I'm going to paint my little dude. And hopefully by painting it, you'll be able to see the little features a little better. There's his eyeball right there. That's where I want it. Okay. And again, this is abstract, so it's not supposed to look like a real face. Okay, so I'm going to go and I'm going to kind of turn this where you can see. This is just a real simple, fun project, okay? And if you wanted to put another color right here in the eyes, in the nose, in the mouth, that way you could see it fine. Here's the deal. This is not an emoji project though, okay? So if you go and you draw the eyeballs and stuff, that's not what I'm asking you to do, because then it wouldn't be abstract. Everybody would be able to see exactly where it is. And the point of the abstract is where you have to think and discover it for yourself what that feature means. So again, do not draw emojis and hearts and rainbows and eyeballs and the nose. Don't draw anything on it, okay? Just color it all in. And whether you're using the paint or crayon, whatever, color it in. Again, do not draw the things, okay? We want to be able to find those. You could paint it. Let's just go ahead and paint it all the way around for now. And what you could do if you wanted to, you could make a whole bunch of these, and then you could put them together or glue it on something, and then you would have a whole bunch of these faces from Junior Fritz Jacquet. Okay? And that would be really neat. Okay, so here we go. I'm still working on it. Let's keep going. Kind of want to squish him in a little more. Yes, you're going to get it on your fingers and you will be okay. Mine looks like his forehead is wrinkled up right here. You can see he's like, ah. This would be his eyes and his nose, and again, his mouth at the bottom. Okay, so I have my abstract sculpture face, just like our artist. And I'm going to let it dry. Raw. Okay, I'm going to let them dry. And then if you wanted to make some more to go with them, that's fine. Now I have it on my fingers. Guess what? You'll be okay. You can wash it with soap and water. And this lovely tool, you will also need to rinse it out with a little soap and a little warm water. Don't want to get the water past this point, okay? Just keep the paint on the hair of the paintbrush, okay? And also rinse that part really good as well, okay? And then I'm going to flip over here, and I want to be able to show you some images of Junior Fritz Jacquet's work, okay? So give me just a second while I get that out, and I can show it to you. All right. And I'm going to just turn my phone over here where you can see. There's kind of a glare. But you can see these are painted. Of course, mine doesn't look like that, but that's okay. I could play with it, whatever. And you could tell where the parts that are smushed in, it looks like their forehead is smushed in and things like that. And these are just a neat little item there. Yep. So there's some of his work. Okay. So kind of to give you an idea, yeah, Miss Jennifer needs to work on that. Mine looks more like a tiki person that's been smushed in. That's okay. We're experimenting. Okay. All right. So that's really it. That's all there is to it for this lesson. Maybe look up some of his work. Check it out online. And get to experimenting and playing with those toilet paper rolls. I want to see what you guys make. See y'all later. Take care.